This week on Fleccas Talks, we're at a DACA thing.
This is the first step in the potential rounding up of immigrants. And, it gets into the, it's very hypothetical when you talk about Nazi stuff, but then you see it, and then you see potential steps kind of leading to that.
Tear it down. Can you tell me about the United Front Movement?
Well, I have written down right here, United Front Movement is an umbrella organization uniting all other organizations in order to create the People's Branch, which is the fourth branch of government that will be created where we, the people, oversee the other three branches of government in order to end the corruption and injustice within the government.
To be honest, there's a lot of hate in the world, man. And when people don't have good employment, it makes people be like, oh, well, this person's taking my, come on, man.
But to that point, though, wouldn't you see the benefit of helping Americans get employed before we help people that aren't here, technically with papers and legally?
Hey, we're all immigrants, okay?
We, the people, allow Congress to pass laws. We will give the yes or no necessary to allow laws to be passed or denied.
When did your family immigrate to the U.S.?
My grandparents came here, went through Ellis Island.
Through Ellis Island, right? Same here. I got family that's immigrants, right? Grandparents, great-grandparents. We're all a nation of immigrants.
We, the people, if we feel a certain way about the law that Congress is trying to pass, we will vote on the law without Congress approval.
We're a nation of immigrants. So what, Real issue is that we don't have enough jobs, and we need, instead of, people these companies shipping jobs to China, Mexico, or wherever will pay the cheapest, right? We need jobs back in the United States.
Hey, and why would bringing in 800,000 people with generally low skill be effective to our economy?
Well, the thing is, these million people, they all grew up here. They went to high school here.
This would hurt our economy, though.
I don't think so. I think it would help.
No economic value. That's agreed on by both sides. This is like a political humanitarian thing.
We, the people, will have the U.S. Treasury give us billions to fund the creation of the People's Branch, which will also create jobs.
Do you think when Obama put this executive order into place that there maybe was some infringements on the Constitution that wasn't really fair? Because it didn't go through Congress and wasn't passed by law. So do you think there was he is out of bounds on that at all?
That's a tricky subject, but I think what Obama could have done would actually secure that so that nobody could really mess with that beyond that, because he could have done that right before he left. And that would have probably increased the Democratic base even more, with Latinos being more supportive.
We, the people, will give the president confirmation on who goes onto the Supreme Court bench. If we disagree with the president's nominee, we, the people, put in a judge regardless of how old or young. It can also be a lawyer that never served on the bench.
I mean, why are we hating on immigrants now when your grandfather immigrated or my grandfather immigrated?
Did your grandfather come here legally?
To be honest, he did.
We, the people, will police the police with the creation of the People's Police with the authority to arrest police or any suspected of corruption or injustice.
Do you think when Obama put this into place via the executive order that there was, some lines crossed when it comes to the Constitution?
I have no idea. Honestly, yeah, thank you.
Do you think it was constitutional when Obama put the executive order into place to create DACA?
It's deferred action, so there's deferred action, right? So I'm not a constitutional lawyer. People should have running water, right, in Flint, Michigan. People shouldn't have lead-tainted water. There shouldn't be people sleeping on the streets. Why are we spending all this money, okay, on...
Not Americans.
We, the people, will have the authority to release those we find innocent and reduce sentences when we see fit without prosecution or court interference.
Man, let them go to college, let them work here, let them try to contribute to society.
We, the people, will govern the government and check the balance of power.
He's a troll, buddy.
This way, if anyway... You should have told me that afterwards.
He means to make you look stupid.
No,
but
what you're doing. Kick on back.
I know.
What's this about?
His name's Fleccas. He's a troll.
Here's a white-splaining. You don't need to be white-splained. Let the man talk, okay?
I'm just saying.
Did I ask you anything that was tricky?
Hey, look. Get away.
Thank you, man. I think he's trolling us.
Okay, now look. Back camera action, here we go. We the people will govern government and check the balance of power. Trump, Congress, y'all been put on notice. There's a creation of a new branch of government, which is the people's branch, where we, the people, set laws and policy.